So I woke up the other day with my balls dangling a little more on the left side than normal. You know, once in a while it's just one of those days from the get-go, and there doesn't seem to be anything you can do about it. I hopped out of bed and pulled the ball skin back that was stuck to my thighs from a sweaty night's rest and got a quick whiff of what I thought was the aftermath of a wet dream where my dad finally came back with a pack of cigarettes that he set out for 17 years ago. But after a moment of realization, I figured out that smell was not my balls. It was just a new Cold War Zombies mode, Cranked. Cranked is a new mode to Zombies that is meant to be the mid-season content drop for Zombies, however it is absolutely disappointing. Look, I really do get that it's difficult to come up with fun game modes for Zombies that fit the formula, but I mean I can't even catch a second to reload my gun past round 25. Crank starts off with 30 seconds on the clock for each player. They have to get at least one zombie killed during that time period, or they just go boom.
Train go boom.
Every 3 rounds completed, the timer goes down 3 seconds. It doesn't seem that bad until you hit 4 seconds between each zombie kill and you hardly have any time at all to reload your gun. Oh, and getting perks or Pack-a-Punch? Yeah, that just isn't even an option past a certain round. So going into this game mode, I didn't really know what to expect. Honestly, I wanted more than just a shitty port from the multiplayer game mode, and to be fair, they did add some redeeming qualities. Zombies now drop ammo upon being killed, meaning you hardly have to spend money or take the time to go to an ammo box. Killing Megatons award higher level weapons since you won't have much downtime to spend managing your salvage and upgrades. The mode is pretty fast paced from the start, with zombies sprinting on round 2. And the Pack-a-Punch is pre-built, meaning I don't have to fuck off to the dark ether every time, which, the best quality of life update they've added so far, please bring it to the main mode. However, as much as you have to give credit to the devs for innovating a tad, I'm gonna have to blue ball them on those compliments and cut it short just like my foreskin, because I have too many complaints about this game mode. For starters, spawns are incredibly unreliable. Sometimes zombies just don't stop spawning for rounds and rounds, and all of a sudden you have 11 seconds on the clock and there's none to be found. This is also the case with dog rounds. I hope you have a horde of walking zombies before going into a dog round, because at the rate they spawn, it's so bad that I could go make a sandwich, spread my cheeks on the toilet, projectile shit, come down to my room and smack the drizzle out of my cock and be finished by the time the next dog spawns in. Another complaint I have is that Easter eggs are locked, meaning if I wanted to do one of the only objectives this mode has to offer, I can't challenge myself by attempting it. Having a familiar mode for multiplayer making its way to zombies is not a bad idea in theory, but it all depends on the execution. For instance, Hardpoint in Zombies might work well as it requires good defense to spice up a PvE mode, which usually relies on offensive gameplay. And I know that Onslaught is pretty much Hardpoint, but I don't play on PlayStation, so fuck off. Another mode that might work could be Capture the Flag. Pin 2 players up against each other on opposite sides of the map to grab and return enemy flags while both teams are dealing with zombies. Well, my biggest issue with Cranked is that the mode was not changed enough from the multiplayer counterpart to give me an experience that I felt was brand new and worth applauding the devs for. There isn't too much to say on this game mode, rather than the spawn rates need to be way more consistent, and I would recommend dropping dog rounds entirely. I mean, look at this clip. There was no zombies after a dog round, and if I didn't just hope using my chopper gunner would save me, which somehow it did, I would have died for a complete bullshit reason. Add more drops that boost the timer back up by 3 seconds every couple of rounds, so the adrenaline is constantly going up and down throughout the match, keeping the player on their toes even more than they are right now. But it would also make the gameplay more fair. This mode does offer fast-paced gameplay, and makes the camo grind incredibly easy as kills seem to just never stop coming, and with ammo not really being an issue, it is a perfect combination to knock out the dark matter camo grind. I really hope to see more original modes make its way into Zombies, as spicing up the gameplay between map releases is incredibly important for the game's longevity. I am beyond disappointed with how this mode has ended up. It is enough to interest me, but leave me wanting something more than just a timer between kills, and I hope the devs can fix this with their next mode. I know this was a bit of a quick video, but I don't want to dwell on the topic for too long. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the video I uploaded yesterday if you guys happen to miss it, and until next time, piss off.